live stream. Okay, so let's do a sound check really quick while I finish getting ready because I'm like a couple minutes behind. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Trying to put lotion on and trying to start a live stream at the same time does not work. Okay, if you guys have earbuds in, headphones in, make sure you guys turn down the volume just a little bit because I am going to be hitting the bell. Um, yeah. I just put out a little bit of charms for you guys because I didn't feel like we needed the most. You know what, as you enter the chat, if you are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I am your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So without further ado, today's message, you guys got FU money coming in. That type. That type. Okay? There are so many blocks being lifted for whoever this message is for. You're about to have FU type of money. Somebody needs to hear that. Another message is, because I have 3 different messages, so I'm going to tie them all together. One of them is the FU money that's coming in. The other one is any type of people pleaser tendencies or betrayal tendencies with trust and learning how to trust. You don't owe these people anything anymore, and you're done hanging on by a thread in every sense of the word. Okay, you are done hanging on by a thread in every sense of the word, in relationships, with love, with what is the word? With money, with traveling. There's so many things that you feel like you restrict yourself from, and this is because you feel like I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I don't have time for this, I don't know if I can trust anyways, so I just don't want to be getting my hopes up too high. You guys are really moving past certain blocks in your life and looking at them as a stepping stone, a way to heal growing pains. And so let's get into today's message. Just a heads up, this message is super specific, and you will know by the time I finish the download that I channeled if it's not your message, and you know right out the gate that this is not your jam. There are plenty of other messages, okay? There's literally 1,100 other messages that you can shuffle for divine guidance on any playlist. All right. You guys have a way with words. You are an enigma. You are a riddle. Whoever I'm speaking to, you guys have a way with words. So what you're going to be using this for is master manifestation. You're going to use your grown-up abilities and your childlike abilities, and you're going to morph them into one. Okay, this is very specific. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are going to take your childlike abilities and your grown-up abilities, and you're going to morph these things into one because, again, whoever this is for, you've been working on this for 10 to 15 years. There's something that you've been grinding on or grinding in general for 10 to 15 years. That's why I'm saying this message is not for everybody, because this FU type of money is something that you've been working on for a long time. It did not happen overnight. That is for damn sure. And you are starting to see that you will manifest this month at the size of epic proportions, because you are unlocking a cheat code for yourself. One of them is detachment. The other one is being more childlike. And then also using, your grown-up abilities and things that you've learned with resistance, things that you've learned with restricting yourself and getting in your own way. You are moving towards a lot of peace and a lot of harmony, and I'm really excited for you guys. So what I wrote down is you guys have a way with words. You are an enigma. You are a riddle, and you will manifest this month at epic proportions. Some of these people that are around you, okay, your cutoff game is about to be on another level. I'm not even going to say strong. I'm going to say ferocious, so I want you guys to affirm below. My cutoff game is ferocious. Okay, order in the cosmic court. My cutoff game is ferocious. these people that are around you, they do not realize that you're about to have a whole moment dedicated to cutting them off. And I don't feel like you guys are going to be communicating this with them. I feel like behind the scenes, you're going to be praying. You're going to be doing your rituals, whatever it is that you guys do when you cut somebody off and you mean it with every fiber of your being. You're really not wanting their energy like dangling anywhere up in yours. Some of these people do not realize that you are hanging on by a thread. They might be hoping that you are, but they don't really know that you are. Do you know what I mean? So because of that, these people don't realize that they're hanging on by a thread in your life. And you are cutting ties big time. You're like, yeah, that person thinks we're friends and that they can just keep running me over. And it's not happening. It's not happening. Not anymore. You got clients. You have some of you guys subscribers, followers, patrons, customers, friends, acquaintances, frenemies. They just think that like they can keep bringing you a sneaky little tower, and it is not going down like that. They don't realize that you see what they're doing, you see what they're up to, and you're over here hanging on by a thread, and so you're over it. You're over hanging on by a thread. You're done restricting your feelings. You're done holding in how you feel, trying to tiptoe around how everybody else is feeling so you don't look crazy. And who cares? Who cares if you look a little bit crazy? You feel this way because you're like, okay, I just need to start acknowledging my feelings. I don't F with them like that. I don't need that in my life. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to have small talk with them. I don't want them at dinner. I don't want to pretend to host them. I don't want to pretend to have them as a client. I don't want to pretend. You are going to let out a whole rush of emotions that you've been holding in, keeping it prim, proper, buttoned, and cute. You're over it. Okay, you guys are literally over it. Again, this message is specific, very specific. It is not for everyone. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are days away. Not months, not weeks. You are days away from a very powerful wealth transfer. The biggest wealth transfer you have ever received. I got the 10 of Pentacles twice. That ain't like, oh, I'm going to go to the casino today. I got a little bit of money. That's not like, oh, I'm going to go on a shopping spree and take my bestie. No, this is life-changing FU money. You know that Kanye song? La, 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 la. Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing. No one's going to be able to tell you anything. That you can't quit your job, that you have to go into work, that you can't go on a vacation. However you've been restricting yourself in the most, doing the most, you're done. You're done. So again, this is not a little bit of type of money where you're just going to like go frolic into the sun and then it's gone by next week. This is life-changing legacy. Being able to do whatever the hell you want, however you see fit, every day of the week. This is something that you've been praying for. You've been praying for this type of manifestation to land. You know how I always tell you guys the eagle has landed. The macaroni's in the microwave, okay? And what I mean by that is you guys are feeling like your manifestations are finally landing because you are simplifying what it is and how you get it and if it gets here at all. And I love that for you guys. Thank you, Alma, for your donation. You guys are feeling like, dang, finally, my manifestations, they're not floating around in the ethers. They are landing. They are landing. They are here. They're not going anywhere. You are releasing control. Whoever I'm speaking to, you guys like to be in control. You like to know the who, the what, the when, how much, to the nickel, to the dime, to the decimal. And what you're going to be doing is saying, F it. This is like knowing that you need to play the game of life, you only have this controller to do it, and there's like no batteries or the Bluetooth won't hook up or it's just not going to work, and you don't care. You don't care. You know that you're still going to navigate through the game of life without the controller. You are releasing control. Do you know what I mean? People are utterly ridiculous. Hold on, guys. So, all of the things that you used to focus on, you are not going to focus on anymore. All of the things that you guys used to focus on, you are not going to focus on anymore. You are seeing that your manifestations land. This powerful wealth transfer, this life-changing money, this wealth, this FU money, you have worked years or a decade for. You have worked years or a decade. Okay, so for some of you guys, and I feel like it's a very small percentage, maybe 5 years. But for others of you, it has been 10 to 15 years. 10 to 15. And you have epic manifestations coming in because you officially know and believe that you do have the Midas touch. You're going to start thinking like a child and morphing that with your adult manifestation law of attraction skills. So like a child, when you manifest, it will be simple and without doubt. Children are magical because they don't have these preconceived notions. This is what you're getting rid of, the controller. You're like, yeah. Who cares about the who, the what, the where? I know that I deserve it, so I know it's going to get here when it gets here. And how children look at things when they're using their imagination, the Ninja Turtles are real. My Barbies are real. My G.I. Joes are real. Paw Patrol, they're real. VeggieTales, they're real. And a tree is not just a regular schmegular tree to them. It's a fort. It's a house. It's a castle. A yard is not just a yard to them. If they want it to be a whole freaking stinking blinking wonderland, that is exactly what it is. You guys have this childlike ability, and you are going to be tapping into that. And just like a child, anything can be their wand. Anything can be their wand, their microphone, or their stage. I'm going to say that again. Anything can be their wand. Anything can be their stage. Anything can be their microphone to sing, to act, to perform. And you are morphing all of your best abilities together like a Power Ranger, and you are unafraid. You are unafraid. You know that whatever is destined to come in for you is what it is. You're the star. Always going to be. I love that this came out. Like, you guys are really simplifying your life. You're like, I don't need all of this. So normally I'd have a lot of charms out for you guys, and I'm like, they only need a little bit. They're simplifying their life. They're decluttering their life. Anything hanging on by a string, because they're over here hanging on by a string, getting ready to heal in the biggest way. You just know. You just know that things are working out for you. Best possible outcome. Smooth sailing. Six of Swords. The microphone. The fighter jet. You are a warrior. You have incredible strength. But something that you are wanting to manifest is not only being fearless when you perform, being fearless when you maneuver, being fearless when you have to pop off on somebody. You want friendship. You want to feel like you are peas in a pod with the right people. You want your lucky syndrome back. You want to know that you're not going to put all this pressure or guilt on yourself if you're going to travel and you don't know when you're coming back. You are going to be proud of being a late bloomer, and you are not going to fall for other people's anything. Cowards, hypocrites, etc. And the way that you are the star is, again, like if you look at this star, it's not quite so childlike, but it's not quite adult. It's like right in the middle. I'm also seeing you guys get really creative with how you eat. Somebody here feels really bad or is very hard on themselves when they sit down, when they rest, relax, sleep, or eat. And now you guys are creating more space for yourself. You're like, everybody get the F out of my way. You see all this space? I need all this space to speak. I need all this space to just to maneuver, to be. You are creating space for yourself to where you're like, I want to sleep in today. I'm not going to feel bad about it. I want to eat good today. I want to really have fun with the healthy food that I'm eating. And I want to enjoy myself. Okay? I'm seeing that you guys are eating fruit. You're eating more vegetables. Okay? You're definitely going through an elevation in your food game. You are not guilting yourself about how much it costs. This is literally going to be taking place within days if it has not already unfolded as of yesterday. You're going to go to the store. You are going to go to the meal prep place or meal prep yourself and say, I don't care what it costs. Because if I was really a millionaire or the first millionaire or billionaire in my family, I wouldn't really care what it cost. So you're releasing that guilt. I will always have enough. Hello? I will always have enough. I don't care if that meal prep costs you 200 pounds or 200 bucks. Okay? You are going to keep it a buck with yourself that you are healing certain aspects that, okay, look at all this food I got for a week and I'm going to enjoy all of this food that I got for the entire week. I know it was expensive, but I don't care. It's going to make me feel good. It's going to help me work out. It's going to help me sleep good. It's not processed. Hell yeah, I'm here for every second of this download. Okay? You are feeling fluorescent inside because of the way that you are feeding your mind, your body, your soul. There's lots of fluorescent colors, especially yellow. So I feel like you guys are healing your solar plexus. Riddle me what? We got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles twice. And the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune. These are just initials for you guys. If you need like extra confirmation, you don't have to like hang on to that specifically, but it just might give you the extra like, this is definitely my message. And I know someone here is always telling themselves, I don't know who it is, you guys can say in the comments if you feel comfortable. I know it's going to make me cry. There is somebody here that tells themselves, and you might even have the money. You're like, no, I can't take off from work. There's no way. I cannot take that much time off from work. I cannot take a week or two off. I cannot pay for that type of vacation. I can't. And where you are going, bestie, that is going to be a very, not sporadic. It's going to happen often to where you can travel internationally. Because that is a very deep desire that you have, that you are suppressing. Saying, no, I see all these people going to like Italy and Spain and Greece. And I'm just never going to be able to go on a vacation like that. Or, take my kids to Disney World, or, take a week or two in Hawaii. I'm never going to be able to do that. But it is a very core and deep desire of yours. Some of you guys haven't traveled since you were children. That is how much you bury that. And it makes me emotional because I can relate. I can relate to punishing myself as an addict, an alcoholic, and being in abusive relationships. I can relate to saying, I don't deserve that. I've been told my whole life I don't deserve those things. So why would I just be like, oh, I'm going on vacation and I'm going to take some time off and everyone's going to be giving me the finger as I do it. Yeah, let me just go do that. You are about to keep it a buck with yourself. God, universe, I'm open to receiving. I know you know the desires of my heart. And I'm open to receiving that. It's freaking beautiful. I'm just so excited for you guys because you deserve to be on an airplane. You deserve to have your bags packed, to take time off. Whoever the frick has been working for 10 to 15 years, hello. You deserve a vacation. You deserve several. What do I tell you guys? Say it with me, several. Several. So, again, anything can be your wand, your microphone, your stage. You're done having preconceived notions. You're like, okay, I'm just open. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. And think about how much it's going to expand and open your mind. And it is just what you need. You need this great food for nourishment. You need this great travel for your mind. You need this FU money so you can be liberated, so you can tell that terrible boss to fly a kite, so you can, RTO whenever you please. You deserve to not have to worry. And you know what I'm getting to is you've been down a road where you've had success before. And you might feel like you blew it. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you've been down the road where you've had decent success and you feel like you blew it or you didn't treat people as well as you could have. You feel like you just got like you just didn't like maybe who you became, or you just feel like you blew it in general. And it's like God and the universe knows that you're releasing control and they know that you're not going to blow it again. You are not going to blow it again. Okay, and I don't mean like necessarily blowing money, but I don't know. Sometimes we have different ways of being in scarcity. Sometimes the money burns a hole and we're like, oh, I don't deserve it, so just spend it till it's gone. Or don't touch it. The number can never move in the bank account. God knows your heart and knows that you went through some very hard restrictions and lessons with money specifically. You guys could have just watched my message, Money Blocks Lifted. That's definitely yours. And you guys are starting to see that, okay, yeah, I did mess that up. I didn't know everything. I did have some scarcity. I did get tripped up by the wrong things and hung up on the wrong things and then really spiraled into over control. But I'm not going to do that again. You have faith in yourself that whatever miracles come in for you, you have them freaking coming and you will know just what to do with them. You are having more compassion for yourself. You are being more affectionate with yourself. You are being more forgiving. These are definitely my workaholic besties, okay? You try really hard not to be a workaholic. So you guys could be an Aquarius, you could be a Taurus, a Leo, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Okay, that could be your sun, your moon, or your rising in tropical or sidereal. It does not have to be, but I'm getting that very strongly. Or you could just have a lot of one of those in your chart. Or maybe even a Scorpio, okay? But you are letting the world be your stage, and you are being more up for co-creation with God or the universe. I know. Thank you with love, Angel. It's literally making me emotional. I just feel that pain of thinking you just don't deserve that. Why would you even ask for that? Why would you even ask to be traveling internationally? Why would you be asking for fancy, healthy food? Why would you be asking for these type of experiences? Because you freaking deserve it. You're not going to put restrictions on what you deserve anymore. And God knows your heart. So it's like you're going to be different with certain people with this money. If you used to tell your children, no, I know that you think there's money in the account, but I'm not spending money on that. We are not wasting money on that. Or if you would tell your person, I know we have a little bit of money to the side, but we are not spending money on that. We are not doing that. Or you felt like you were over giving to the wrong people. You've got your bearings on how to maneuver now. So please, 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 please do not be so hard on yourself. I know someone here feels like they straight fell out of the tower in slow motion, saying, I know I just gave them too much money. I borrowed them too much money. I was so mean to my kids. I was so mean to my person. I told them no, 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 no. And I'm never going to do that again. Anytime I've ever acted that way, God has sat my ass down. Okay? Anytime I got too big for my britches, anytime I got like, I'm the shit, my head is big, God said, who the do you think you are? Talking to your person like this, talking to your family like that, who do you think you are? And just boop, I was without a job. Humbled. It's happened to me like 4 times. Okay? In the past, that has happened to me where I'm like, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Like, I don't have to, you know what I mean? When we just get to be a certain way because if we really think about it, our parents acted that way. Okay, our father could have acted that way. Our mother could have acted that way. So we are realizing these things now. Like, oh, you need me to do you a favor? What kind of favor do you need me to do you? Because I don't know if I can do that for you. Just being a dick, okay? And every time I've acted like that, the breadwinner mentality, like, oh, I have to be the savior for the family. Of course I do. Anytime I've acted like that, it has not lasted long, okay? God said, riddle me, sit down, okay? Just sit down. And you guys are forgiving yourselves for different times you've acted, as you would say, inappropriately with good circumstances. Know that you're not going to do that again. Know that you've learned your lesson, okay? So as you guys are tapping into these emotions, you are really embracing your growing pains and the fact that you go through them often, because it means that you're elevating all the freaking time. You are destined for international travel and international success. I'm freaking shook at this download. I had to write it down because I was like, I'm going to forget. I'm ADHD. My mind's going to go zigzag, zigzag. But really think about that. I am destined for international travel and success. I am destined for that. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I would definitely comment that down below because I don't think some of you guys think that you can have international success. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I was like, who is out there? Amazon. Okay, Amazon delivery. I was like, riddle me what? I have the blinds open. I love being able to like do a live stream during the day because I'm like, I want to see what's going on outside. I want to see like the birds and the omens, and I'm not getting any omens. I'm just getting, you have a delivery, okay? You guys have a delivery. It's not Amazon. I mean, mine is Amazon, but your guys's delivery is travel and success at an international level. And this will help you guys expand your mind. It's just the like, you know when you're making some sauce, okay? My husband's Italian. And before I ever dated him, I dated another Italian. And his family taught me how to make Italian food. And it's like when your sauce is like missing something. It's when you don't be measuring all of the things. You just be putting it in there. It's like when you know your sauce is missing a key ingredient. You know what I mean? So with that, I think that you guys are going to really just know, okay, this key ingredient that's missing is being able to eat well and being able to travel. It's really going to open your eyes to kind of put yourself around different people. Okay, you guys are going to put yourself around different people. You're going to be able to people watch on a different level. Like, let's really think about that because we're kind of nosy, okay? We're going to be able to people watch on a totally different scale, okay, in another country because we're nosy, okay? And, yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so I wrote down for you guys. Your mind is expanding through travel. You deserve this. Travel blocks lifted. Money blocks lifted. Travel blocks lifted. And you guys are starting to think, if I loved myself unconditionally, how would I treat myself? Like, let's be so for real. If I loved myself unconditionally, how would I treat myself? This is really going to move mountains for the relationships that you have. You guys are getting ready to cut people off in the little string that they're hanging on by. Unapologetically. Their sass, how they try to taunt you, their jokes that don't land, their backhanded whatever, or however they have betrayed you in a very big way. How you guys start loving yourself unconditionally is going to really move mountains for you opening yourself to how you deal with others. Some of you guys have started dating someone. Sidebar, okay? Some of you guys have started dating someone and you were having to trust that they are a good person. And that is hard for you, okay? This person you think is above what you are. You're like, no, they're like a 40 or a 50. I'm like a 10, duh. But like, they're up here like celebrity status. You know what I mean? And they look good. Whoever this is, you are very attracted to them. And I feel like this person is good for you, but you are having to learn how to trust. Okay, I didn't even have that written down, but I just remembered that. How would you maneuver if you loved yourself unconditionally? You are looking at the psychology of your childhood and the trauma of your childhood. You are appreciating the growing pains and you are growing through them and leveling up from the pain. Okay, let me grab this package because it's hot outside and I don't need it to melt.
Front door.
Holy freaking crap, what did I order? Oh, it's water. Okay. I was like, what the heck? Why is it so big? And I forgot I ordered some just water because it's easier to get it through Amazon than it is to get it through where it actually comes from. And I don't want to wait 2 weeks for it. But anyways, maybe some of you guys are a water connoisseur like me. Maybe you guys are really picky about your water. I don't know. Let me know if that's you in the comments. So as you guys are thinking about it, it reminds me of The Dark Knight Rises. As you guys are thinking about the pain that you are trying to maneuver through, you are thinking about what heroes do when there's like about to be a big change up. So I got The Dark Knight Rises specifically. Think about when he's in that prison and he goes in there with like a broken back basically. And he's being all stubborn, like, F it, I'm not scared of death, like, just being a whole chooch. And he starts to, wake up a little bit. And he thinks that I could just get up there, like, I'm Batman, I got this, I'm Bruce Wayne, I'm just gonna crawl up out of here. How many times does he fail? For those of you that have seen The Dark Knight Rises, twice with the rope. He thinks that he can just do what he needs to do by doing a bunch of push-ups and being strong, not realizing that there's some shadow work that he really needs to do and not just not being afraid of death, but actually being afraid of death and wanting to live. And I freaking love Bruce Wayne. Well, first of all, I love Christian Bale, but I also love Bruce Wayne. He's my favorite Batman. And I like all the Batmans, like all of them. But specifically with his character, they're like, you have to be scared to death a little bit. Just like a little bit. You need to be scared. You need something to live for. And he's like, well, what does that even mean? They're like, you need to do it without the rope, as the child did. Now, let's really think about that. We're talking about inner child healing. I just put that together. Remember how the child, I forget her name, because, like, it's not her real name. But, anyways, the villain, Bane's companion, his bestie, okay? Bane's bestie, we'll call her that. If you guys know her name, put it in the comments, please. And she's climbs out of there. So the whole time he's like, oh, Bane came out of here, so I've got to come out of here. And he was protecting this little girl, and they make that all cute and like we should cherish that friendship, but it's like very shady. And yes, thank you, Kira. Talia al Ghul. Yes. Okay, so she is Liam Neeson. I never say his name right. Liam Neeson's daughter, okay? If you've seen Batman Begins, okay? The guy that's like the League of Shadows, like trainer, mentor, that's his daughter. And she's the one that rises up out of the prison. You know what I mean? Ra's al Ghul's kid. Thank you. Who said that? Thank you, CJ. So yeah, Ra's al Ghul's kid comes up out of the depths of despair. She didn't have no stinking rope, and she was tiny. So think about how we did things when we were children, and we just didn't even know what the frick we were doing. We were just like, I gotta get out of here. Some of us had to grow up at a very early age. And some of the things that you guys are looking at right now is the fact that you had to unbury some pain, look at some memories without living in the past. We are looking back at the past, but not trying to relive every moment of it. We're really trying to sift through it and dissect where we had to grow up, where our parents thought we wouldn't remember some of these things, and we did. And that's kind of like how Talia is. Like, she didn't forget. She didn't forget that Ra's al Ghul did not accept Bane as her friend, her protector, her anything. And so she's like, I'm not going to forgive him. I'm never going to forgive him. But then forgives him at the end because, like, she finds out that Batman had whatever. She just had it coming. I couldn't wait for her to be unalived in the movie. I was like, girl, you're a whole traitor. And you're just scandalous. And you're trying to end Gotham. And it's not happening. So anyways, you guys are starting to see I can do this without the rope. I'm going to get up out of this pit. And now everybody else is in here still with their money blocks and their travel blocks and their childhood stuff. But I'm going to fix it. Every day I'm going to work towards it. I'm going to fix it. And it is what it is. Every year we're going through growing pains. It's not like this year you're going to go through these growing pains and you're never going to have to learn any other lessons. You're never going to have to do inner child healing. You're never going to have to do shadow work again. Riddle me what? We're going to have to. Okay? And there's something about that. People trying to figure you out. Like, why would they try to get up out of here? Because you want better for yourself and you're done feeling bad about it. There is something important to you that was recently lost, severed, or severely damaged. I'm going to say that again. There is something, and this is why I'm mentioning The Dark Knight Rises. It's not just from your childhood stuff that you're trying to like figure out. It is because of what you recently just went through, where you lost or something was severed, or something or someone was severely, or a relationship was severely damaged. And in that, you are learning about how you heal and how you transmute pain. You are done being overproductive. A lot of you guys are overdoers, overachievers. You know that about yourself. And devil energy, is here telling you, yeah, you don't deserve that. Remember, your mom told you, your dad told you, your sister told you, your brother told you, your auntie told you, your uncle, they all told you that you were never gonna amount to anything, so just stop. You got FU money coming in, and those of you, especially those of you that have been working 10 to 15 years, putting in this work and holding in certain emotions, buckle up because you are hitting it big. Okay, affirm it below. My seatbelt is on. And I am ready. My seatbelt is on and I am ready. It reminds me of SpongeBob, like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. You guys are hitting it big, and not only will you be able to rest, you will be able to heal, you will be able to really work on yourself, and you are currently, again, really hard on yourself. Anytime you sleep, rest, relax, or eat, bestie, I'm sending you virtual hugs because hard times are over. Hard times are over because every day you're shifting. Every day you're attracting harmony, soulmates, partnerships, unions. Every day you are attracting the Ten of Pentacles, which is your spiritual inheritance, your powerful wealth transfer, your fortune, and creating family traditions. So instead of being like, no, I'm not going to give my kids this, I'm not going to do that for them, you're like, no, I want my kids to go to a private school, or I want them to get good tutoring or tutelage. What's the word? You know what I mean. Or I want them to learn this instrument if they're interested. Because you're going to use your money in different ways, and you're going to be financially liberated, like out of debt for real, that is a big deal. These are huge weights being lifted off of you. Credit card debt, what's that? Where? Who? Owing the you-know-whos? Where? You paid them. You guys are getting ready to put things in certain areas that is really going to show the universe and God, I know what to do with this money. And I know I need to plan a vacation for myself, plan a vacation for my family. I know that I need to not be so like, ugh, with the money. You know what I mean? And so I'm excited for you guys. You're going to create new family traditions with this money. Maybe every year you guys are going to go on a family trip, or you and your person are going to go on a trip. You are learning to become more friendly with, I don't know if it's other people. I guess I should say other people, because you're having more compassion for yourself, that you don't have to be so closed off. You're realizing that like you're very closed off. So you're learning how to be more receptive while holding a lot of space for yourself as you maneuver through places. There was something that was also hindering you, and I haven't brought this up yet, but it could have been religion. You guys have religion or religious factors with people and worried about their perception. Okay, this is not for everybody, but this is for some of you guys where you don't feel like you're going to be accepted by your family because of your spiritual beliefs and them being religious. So you feel like the black sheep, or you discredit your gifts. Okay, you're not going to do that anymore. You're going to be very proud of your purpose, your purposes, where your path is leading you. You guys are getting ready to form your own traditions. There's a lot here about this money changing your life and you literally being done hanging on by a thread. You always felt like the black sheep or the scapegoat in certain situations, and you're like, you know what? I don't care about their religious beliefs and them thinking I'm a whole heathen. Let them. I'll be the heathen. I'll be the villain. I'll be whoever in their story. I'm creating space for me. Maybe you guys felt like your integrity was always being questioned, your morality. They wanted you to conform to their belief system, and you're not doing that. You are becoming proud of this version of yourself that you are healing. You guys are finding the middle path. You are finding more meaning to your life, more balance. Affirm it below. Balance is being restored. You guys also have more romance coming in. more partnership, more duality, more confidence, more adventure. You are the master manifester for everything you've ever wanted in your life. So you are tapping into those childlike abilities, and you again are morphing them with your adult law of attraction abilities. And I mean, like, you're untouchable the next 30 days. Literally untouchable. I'm hearing the song Don't Stop Believin'. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that. Hold on to the feeling that you know it's coming. You don't even got to worry. You don't even have to think about it. Like, I deserve that. You're going to say it once or twice. I deserve that. It'll be here when it gets here. Forgetting that you sent it out into the universe. And the things that you guys have been working on is being hyper-focused on the wrong things, overworking yourself, overproductivity, being fearful of everything. What are people going to think if I start doing this for a job? What are they going to think if I start this type of business? F that and F them. These people do not realize the thread that they're hanging on by and the type of whatever you're about to do to bibbity bobbity remove them. You are also working through betrayal. You guys have endured a lot of betrayal the last 6 months. So you're looking at who you need to remove, why it's hard for you to trust. I tell you guys this all the time. You are going through a major boss up of being open to receiving, okay? You are bossing up and elevating in being open to receiving endless serendipity, okay? So from it below, I am open to receiving endless serendipity. Okay, I am open to receiving endless serendipity. Your luck isn't running out anytime soon. You feel ferocious. You smell ferocious. You look ferocious. Did I say that already? You guys know what I mean. And you're done looking in the past. You're done being stuck at home. Whoever I've been talking to, you're like, I gotta work. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta clean. No, you're done being stuck at home. You're done delaying certain plans. That is your heart's desire. You're done misinterpreting people. You're listening to your intuition. A message I got for you guys strongly that I didn't write down, that I got over the weekend, is when your intuition is speaking to you, it is a quiet voice. Okay? It is a gentle nudge. When our ego is telling us something, it's like yelling, like, come on, let's go, let's move. And sometimes that can work in our favor and sometimes it doesn't. What you're learning to do right now is to listen to your intuition with betrayal and being stuck in the past and not wanting to repeat certain lessons. You are learning to listen to that gentle voice, not the one that's yelling at you, the one that's actually your intuition, because you guys are very intuitive. And now you are believing that with every fiber of your being, like, hey, I got this. So when I get that gentle whisper, hey, we probably shouldn't go there. You know what? I'm not going there. And you're going to listen the first time. You are learning how to differentiate the two. You are learning which one comes from a place of fear and has a shitty job of protecting us, but is still necessary. We still need different parts of our ego. Like if there was a state of emergency and your ego's like, move, and then something comes flying this way, that would be a good reason to have listened to the ego. But the gentle nudge, when we're worried about things going certain places, we know deep down we don't need to pull cards. We don't really need a confirmation. We need to listen to that gentle voice, that whisper that's telling us, hey, we should probably steer clear of that tomorrow. Or, this is a good idea to let this person help. Or this would be a good idea to cut this person off. Or to apply for this job. Or to start this business. You're going to listen to the gentle nudge. Okay, when I was prompted to start my channel, I got this gentle nudge while I was working out, and I was like, huh? So I prayed about it for a week. Okay, so I prayed about it for a week to get extra confirmation, because I'm not like, starting a channel. I'm like, huh? So you guys are learning how to not fear change, not delay your plans, and to look back as reflecting, but not to be stuck there. Okay? You guys are going through radical acceptance of yourself. It is time for your harvest that you deserve, miracles that you deserve, harvest that you deserve. Your beauty is changing. I'm literally seeing someone just say, oh my gosh, I'm so cute, or I'm so beautiful, or I'm going to be nicer to myself because I'm really cute, or I'm really handsome, or I'm really beautiful, so I'm just going to be nice to myself. And I love that for you guys. Like, somebody here is like finally seeing people have done a lot to me, to sabotage me, to betray me. And I have gone through a lot, but I know that I am gorgeous. I am beautiful. I am a being of love and light. Like, somebody is waking up in the morning being like, oh, I'm cute. Oh, I am beautiful. And so you're going through a big glow up. I'm so excited for you guys. You're tapping into desire, but you're tapping into joy. You are learning how to live out loud. You are empowering yourself. These big desires that I saw for you is being able to speak your truth, holding space for yourself, being able to travel internationally and be successful internationally, whether that's through sales, coaching, mentoring, teaching, whatever that is. You have these deep desires because they're meant to be yours. They are destined to be yours. And anything that brings you joy, you are just starting to see, like, I have purpose that brings me joy. Why am I being so hard on myself? I have a purpose that brings me joy. Why do I care about my family's religion, their hang-ups, their issues, their judgments, their perceptions of me? You don't care anymore. Your cutoff game is ferocious. Okay? You guys are moving towards safety. You're moving towards calmer waters. You're like, I got all the swords in my boat. I'm moving. I'm on the move. I am financially independent, but I am still going to take care of others. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles, yes, independent, but very motherly. Very Virgo. Okay? Just being about that life. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles again. This is a big deal. Okay, this is a big deal. I want to get an angel number for you guys. 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4 is your guys' angel number. Let's pull out a couple more cards. Whoa. Oh my gosh, religious beliefs came out again. You guys feel like you have an angel and a devil on your shoulder saying, well, you grew up this way, so why are you thinking that way? You can't do that. You're really going through this tug of war with certain beliefs that you have. That's why you guys are going through the Wayback Machine of your child psychology and figuring out, well, when did I start believing that? Was I the child that always asked questions? Why do I have so many worries, fears, and concerns about what my family thinks of me or what the world thinks of me? This is something that you're working on. You are working on realizing, oh, I do have some worries and fears and concerns about what other people think of my core beliefs. And this is why I don't share it with others or people in the workplace or people in your family. You're very secretive in that way. So I don't know. You guys are working through that and learning how to share your beliefs when you feel prompted to, even though they're in settings with people that are not like-minded. There is a lot of gossip and communication about you right now because of the hardships that you guys have gone through, the challenges, the burdens, the setbacks. You are very careful of the company that you are keeping right now. I'm hearing out for blood. Anybody that's out for blood with you right now better be in reverse, because that is not a good idea. That is not a good idea. Wow, we have the Clover. Serendipity. I told you, you guys have endless serendipity coming in. 10 of Pentacles, twice. 2 times. Clover, Wheel of Fortune. And then we had the card Endless Serendipity. We had Desire, Harvest, Radical Acceptance. We had you guys standing in your power, being open to receiving. Crazy. Adopted mommy issues. Yeah. Some of us have mommy issues. Some of us have daddy issues. Some of us have both. And these are things that you guys are working through. Like, okay, when my mom did this to me, this is why I act like this in relationships. And I'm going to work on that. Hi, Alexis. Hi, guys. Hi, Virginia. These painful endings are over. Whatever you just lost, whatever you were grieving, you are getting loving messages from the universe that you've made the right decision to end certain relationships that have caused you a lot of sadness, a lot of pain, a lot of grief. Okay? There was a bizarre series of events that happened to you maybe the last 6 months. And maybe you thought you were crazy in love, or there was a lot of drama unfolding. It was unconventional in every sense of the word. And you guys have addressed it and learned to like kind of heal from it faster than you normally would. But some of you guys are still recovering, or you feel humiliated by what you recently went through, or some of you guys have mixed emotions. Like, okay, this person did me dirty and now I got to recover again. And then that person did me dirty and I got to recover again. You could have had 3 types of betrayals, so you have mixed emotions that you keep getting surprised, or you felt like you were humiliated, and now you just know that you don't have a tolerance for any of this, and you're going to leave these people on red. You're going to put them on Do Not Disturb. Your cutoff game is simply ferocious. You have FU money coming in. You will be successful on an international level. You are on your Empress behavior, your goat behavior. Can't nobody tell you nothing. 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 Wow, we have the ring. Engagement. I told you guys, some of you guys that just met someone, you're like, they're probably the whole devil. They're probably a whole heathen. I shouldn't trust them. They look far too good to be trustworthy. And they're going to keep offering you commitment. And you're going to be like, huh? What? You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You are waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys have romance, affection, and deep feelings. You guys are not expecting this. Those of you guys that just met somebody recently, you are not expecting the romance, the affection, the attention, the feelings to be deep, the bond to be deep. You are expecting it to be superficial or surface level. Love that. But that's not what it's going to be. I'm getting that these people that are coming into your life, whether it's a lover, a friend, or it's going to be like you're part of your chosen family, they're the type of company that you are supposed to keep, and they are energetic in love. They will be energetic with you in love and travel, and they will be good by nature. So we just assume like they're going to be naughty by nature, but they're going to be good in nature. And I love that for you guys. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. Anything else for the collective? The nightmare is over. Affirm it below. The nightmare is over. Because this wanted a somersault out of here. I'm not taking it as mental illness, and I'm not taking it as night terrors. Because I feel like you guys being worried about people poking at you and being crazy, or treating you some type of way, or sending their attack. Wow. Just as I was about to say, sending their attacks. Justice. You know they're going to get sorted. You don't even got to lift a finger. Okay? The nightmare is over. Justice is here. Perfect affirmation. The nightmare is over. Justice is here. Money blocks lifted. Travel blocks lifted. Somebody was emotionally manipulative. AF. They were out of your league from Jump Street. They were out of your league from Jump Street. And now they see what time it is because they see that you know how to protect yourself with your intuition, your higher power, your higher self. You have so many angles on this. 6 of Wands. I'm telling you. These people aren't ready. You are about to make a lot of new connections. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? Again, you guys are starting to think, if you loved yourself unconditionally, how would you maneuver? Okay, I hope that you guys enjoy the replay because it's definitely one of those messages that you're going to want to watch again and again as this manifestation is coming in the next matter of however many days. And yeah, wow, what a message, what a message, what a freaking message. I cannot wait to watch the replay. I have some more work to do and then I'll get to watch it, but I'm excited. All right, guys, thank you for all your love, your beautiful comments. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. Let me know which Batman, okay, spiritual assignment. This does not go into the live stream. It goes into the comments below anytime we do the spiritual assignment because that's how we get to like hang out and connect. What is your favorite, which Batman is your favorite Batman movie? Okay, who is your favorite Batman? Which one is your favorite Batman? And are you guys going to be watching the show The Penguin? Okay, for those of you that have HBO Max or HBO or DirecTV, yeah, let me know down below what you guys are going to be up to this weekend and where you are saying hello from and what part of the world. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you so much love from the States. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell, duh. You guys know I'll be posting sporadically. I will see you guys in the comments or the next one. And yeah, I think that's it. Bye, guys. I love Christian Bale. Love it. I look forward to speaking to you guys about Batman. You know, it's one of my favorite topics. Batman, Christian Bale, who else? Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Like, these are my favorite topics. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.